Hi, thanks for joining me and welcome to the Business Unplugged show, here to hold your hand at every stage of your personal and business growth.
Okay, so you started this like 5 years ago.
Yes, I started Artfundi 5 years ago as a software company. I launched it as a startup then. I had actually built the solution a few years before that, about 6 years before that, when I had my art gallery.
Okay.
And I was effectively my own first customer for the software. I built it out of my own need. I had a pain that I was battling to find a solution to, and I looked everywhere in the world, couldn't find anything affordable and suitable, and so I just decided to build it myself. So it saved our business so much money and time, and smoothed things out so much that I eventually decided the world was changing. The need for technological kind of advancement in our industry we were lagging so far behind others that and I have such a huge passion for this industry that I decided it was a role that I could play, because I had built this thing that wasn't out there. And so I launched it, left the gallery, and focused 100% on this 5 years ago, and I've been building it ever since.
All right. Okay, so that's wonderful. So it seems you're providing some unique services to the artist in the market, to your fellow artists to sell.
Yes, it's a niche. It's a pretty niche vertical that I'm working in, and we serve art galleries primarily because it was built for art galleries, but we also serve other players in the art market, from artists right through to big institutions, museums, corporate collections, etc. So, and it's a software that it has different suites, if you like, or different kind of solutions for those different players in the market. But essentially, it becomes kind of mission critical software. People once they start using it, it's the thing they log into every day. They arrive at work, they log into Artfundi, and they get their work done.
Okay, so it's like a CRM, am I right?
That's a part of it, and it is actually with running art galleries, you have lots of different components. So our solution is kind of a business in a box, and it's a combination of art inventory management, then the clients, sales, etc. That's around the CRM side, and then the showcasing it to the world. So it's got curatorial modules and a website module to it as well.
Okay. So how is it going so far in terms of your niche? Are they receiving it so well?
It's been such an exciting journey. I have to pinch myself every morning that I wake up and get to do this, because it doesn't feel like work.
Okay.
But wow, but it's also been intense, especially bootstrapping the business, which has been an incredibly interesting journey.
Yeah. All right. But that's beautiful. So what can you say was your biggest challenge since you started 5 years ago?
Wow. I would say the bootstrapping part of it has been a big challenge, although it's also been a blessing in many ways. So bootstrapping, in other words, funding it ourselves, myself and my husband and business partner, but that provides challenges, because you're having to do a lot of the work yourself. When you start out, you don't have the luxury of a big team, you don't have the luxury of a big bank account, and so everything is done. It takes a little longer, but the blessing side of that is that you learn to listen very closely to your customers. you learn to make sure that you have a good product market fit, and you learn to run a lean business.
Yeah.
So I think at the end, I wouldn't have done it differently.
Okay. Okay. No, that's quite interesting. That's quite interesting. All right. All right. Okay. So you started 5 years ago, basically. So which means when COVID came, you're already in business, right?
Okay, we were already in business, and luckily,
Yeah.
we had taken a call right from the beginning. I had decided from the start to run a remote business. So we were already well into running remotely. Everyone works from home. It was designed that way from the beginning. So it didn't have a huge effect on us or difficulty for us. But our clients and our industry went into utter turmoil. And that was both challenging for us because, especially in the art industry, a lot of art businesses closed down. Galleries couldn't, their doors weren't open. Art fairs doors weren't open. Museums were closed. It was really chaotic, and our industry was really far behind with technology. So I could play a role in helping them catch up, but it was still a sort of scramble, and it was difficult for people. So it was a challenging time for everyone, and I was very relieved and grateful to be able to play that role for many people. We opened new businesses during COVID, which was such a great joy, because one thing that changed in our industry was prior to COVID, there had not been a great acceptance of the online galleries or online studios or online sales even. And during COVID, there was a forced adaptation, which allowed some businesses which perhaps wouldn't have been able to afford the bricks and mortar spaces to open up valid and credible businesses, but in virtual spaces only. So, and many of them have converted since to bricks and mortar, or some of them are just thriving online. So it was a fascinating time and a challenging time for everyone, and us too.
Okay, okay. But since your business was already structured to operate remotely, so you were not so much affected negatively.
Yes, exactly. And what we've done since as well is we've run internships. So we provide an opportunity. We've been part of the presidential employment stimulus program and run by the Art Bank of South Africa. And we've, I think, played a role there because we enabled students or graduates from remote parts of South Africa who didn't perhaps find it easy to find those opportunities because of their location to join our team on an internship program, a paid internship program. And that's been a great experience for us as well. And some of them have gone on to have jobs with Art Fundi from then. So the remote work thing was something we knew how to do, and we are committed to continuing doing it, so that it's part of our DNA now.
All right, all right. So we've got more experience now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what can you say is your biggest challenge right now?
Well, luckily, and I'm delighted to say it, but we now have the challenge of growth. So we're expecting a really high growth year this year in terms of revenue, and that means we have to grow the team. So yeah, we're dealing with the challenges of being really busy and having to take on more team members, and it temporarily slows you down a bit because you need to train everybody, get everybody on board, get them into the culture, and still keep up the speed and the pace at which you're moving. But so that's an interesting new challenge for us.
Okay, okay, beautiful. So if I have to ask you, what exactly do you like the most about what you do?
Definitely the role that I play for our customers, which is a partnership role, but also a role that I get to see them grow and transform their businesses quite rapidly. So I love that part.
Okay. Okay, that part to bring in transformation in our clients' businesses.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. So if you have to start all over again, do you have anything that you think you might be able to do differently?
Oh, you learn so much, especially in the startup. It's the fifth business I've run, but it's the first technical startup. So yes, I've learned so many things. There would be a lot of things I would do differently, but I probably won't do another one after this. But I think one of them is I would start with a bigger team from the beginning. I did a lot of it myself, and I think I've learned the value of sort of a higher level of team member from the beginning. It would have accelerated things. That requires funding, of course, but that's what I would do differently.
Okay, yes. Having a bigger team also makes everything much easier and can focus on the main aspects of your business, and the team can take care of the rest. All right. Before you go, Tamzin, do you have anything else you want to tell us? Maybe I forgot to ask you about.
Just maybe about our industry and I think what I'm particularly excited about. So the one side of it is the role that I can play for our customers, or that our software can play just to make their life easier and accelerate their success. But it's also about the future, and so we play a role as a technology partner, if you like. We play a role for those customers to help them keep pace. And the future in terms of technology is the pace has increased rapidly with AI and blockchain technology, etc. So I think I'm excited about being able to kind of keep our customers and our industry at pace with those changes as we bring them in, and as we play a role of sort of teaching and helping our customers to navigate those futures, so that they don't get left behind and our industry doesn't get left behind.
Yes. So you're like a technology partner to them. All right. Okay. So when can we learn more about you and about your business, basically? Can we get in touch with you?
Me personally on LinkedIn. If people just look up Tamzin Lovell on LinkedIn, I'm fairly active on LinkedIn, and our business through our website, artfundi.tech.
All right. Okay. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much, Tamzin, for your time. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure, Blessing. Good talking to you.
Thank you so much. I'll keep in